Revisioner chose Steps of War, so definitely an interesting map, especially in TVT. Alright.
And yes, Andro beating Hyung at the top, so Andro and Duke should be starting their game soon. And we're going to try to catch them in game 2 or game 2 if we are done over here. Spades and Revisioner being red this time, not his pink, so maybe that's the thing that's going to make him the winner.
Yeah, a lot of players do get comfortable with which color they play all the time. I personally play yellow whenever I can. But looks like we do have Revisioners spawning on the top right of Steps of War as the red Terran, and at the bottom left we have Spades, the orange Terran. Now this again is a very, very close distance map, although last game we did see them on close position, so it might be the exact same effect as last time. We might see some really early pushing from both players.
Exact timing on those supply depots, so this is really both players' timing is really good. Spade staying as his orange color at the bottom. We're gonna see if either one of them is gonna scout earlier for these proxies for this is Steps of War.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really curious to see if both players are going to mimic themselves again, or mimic each other again, rather. It looks like that 12 racks is going down for both players, exact same timing again, so this is definitely going to be a mirror early on.
There's that thing that's changed. Revisioner again with the earlier scout, Spades choosing to scout much later, as usual, and that because of that one scout, Revisioner's gas is a bit later than Spades, but not much difference.
Looks like Spades actually checking around for a couple of for a proxy or two, but it looks like he will find nothing of the sort from Revisioner. But actually, yeah, just scouting around with that SCV, sees everything that's going on, sees that even the gas timings were pretty much the same, and getting some guys in gas there. And looks like, yeah, this is going to be an exact replica of each other this far. But looks like that Marine is going out for both players as well, so an exact mirror, and even the orbital command at the exact same timings.
So Spades just gonna get in here and see his own base pretty much. Second supply depot again, exact same. So we're just waiting on something to differentiate between the two right now. For they're doing exact same things, even second Marine.
Yep, so we'll just say what one person is doing, and then you can just assume that both players are doing that. I mean, the constant SCVs in the exact same time, but it looks like no factory going down for both players at the same time. Oh my god. At least this timing means that both players are about the same caliber. A lot of people will do the exact same build, but their buildings will be behind their opponent, meaning that their macro and teching is not as good as the other, but this is the exact same. And also the second gas going down, though, the same timing again. So definitely going to be a mirror from both players.
Yes, so looking at the incomes tab, their harvester counts are actually pretty much the same timing as well, both at 18 currently. We're going to see who actually has the I'm going to keep watch of that and see who actually has a bit of the lead. Tech Lab coming down for that factory. Starport coming up as well. Tech Lab also coming from Spades, but no Starport. Oh, yep, there it is. Never mind, I just couldn't see it. And looking at the harvester count, that 20th harvester came out exact same timing for both players.
It looks like the Tech Lab just finished for both players as well. And we also see one tank coming out from both players. So we do see an exact mirror still, and even looking at the RV size, exactly the same. Oh, sorry, Revisioner just pulled ahead a little bit there. But I mean, the Starport is going down, and Viking going down for Revisioner, and yep, just starting now for Spades. So still doing that Marine Viking tank sort of composition.
Yes, and Spades actually looking at the units tab has 2 less Marines, so where did that 100 minerals go into? I actually wonder about that. Actually, Spades getting that second siege tank while Revisioner here choosing to get that expansion, so there's that extra money going to that extra siege tank. This one Vikings, both players, nope, Spades is just going to rally it while Revisioner are going to use it for some scouting.
This could be really bad. He is not controlling. He just rallied it straight to Spades' base, but he is going to pull around and try and avoid this force. Looks like, yes, going to be shot by this Viking as well. And oh, great micro here from Spades, being able to take out that Viking like just by microing it around, and we see more Vikings and more tanks. Also, siege mode is done for Revisioner, but it hasn't even just now starting for Spades, so that could be the ace in the hole. Although he only has one Viking for vision, but it looks like he's going to try and push out with both players with their expansion.
By the looks of it, ooh, siege tech is now just starting for Spades, while Revision already has his done and command center about to complete. Spades actually putting his command center at the bottom, so he's gonna have the advantage of not have to lift off. Second barracks coming down for Revisioner. Tech lab also coming down, and no second barracks for Spades, just staying with more tanks. So we do see differentiating right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's that scan going down. He's going to see everything that's going down. He sees the unit composition as well as that that expansion. But we do see a lot more Vikings being produced for both players. Although because of that one Viking at the front from Revisioner, that got shut down. He is one Viking behind, so that could be the deciding factor when the battle does come with those tanks. But I mean, looking at another barracks going down for both players, but the only difference is that Spades is actually throwing down 2 more barracks, so definitely an interesting choice. But it looks like, yep, just Tech Lab going down on that, as well as a reactor on the starport, and that reactor just now starting for Spades, so it's still being pretty even. But we do see the concussive shell going down. Definitely an interesting choice. That first Marauder is out. No Ravens yet. A lot of players do like those Ravens in TVT. But actually, Spades opting to go for Stim Pack instead of that concussive shell.
Revision actually has Stim Pack and concussive shell researching at the same time at 2 different tech labs. There's that extra barracks. So, by the looks of it, they're exact same. Spades getting that 2 barracks, delaying 1, getting the third a bit quicker, also delaying the reactor. While Revision delaying that third barracks, getting the second and the reactor on that starport a bit quicker. So really mirror, just a bit of differentiating here and there. Spades actually getting that second gas, while Revision only starting second gas at that natural just now.
Yeah, I mean, because Revisioner got this reactor up a little bit earlier on his starport, he will have to even out that Viking number for both players. But I mean, looking at this tank spread, this is going to be a slow game. Because I mean, look at this. We got all these tanks on this high ground. We have tanks on this high ground, and more Vikings coming out. Stim Pack is now done for both players, I believe. No, it's done for a Revisioner. Not quite done yet for Spades. Still has another 40 seconds or so. But it looks like
there's that trademark building for Spades. That center tower covering most of the steps of war. Just look at that. Pretty much all the middle is being seen by that center tower.